Has anyone ever wanted to be a murderer? No? I didn't think so. In today's day and age, many people have phones, and an even greater number of kids have smartphones. Any old cell phone can still provide distraction on the road. Yet a smartphone has much more utilities within it, and can be even more distracting than a regular cell phone. As technology advances and we have more and more things to play with on our phones, the likelihood of us getting distracted becomes much greater for the younger generations. This leads to more hazardous driving and roads that are very dangerous to be a part of. According to the Pew Research Center, the age ranges that have cell phones versus smartphones vary greatly. The Pew Research Center is a nonpartisan fact tank that informs the public about issues, attitudes, and trends shaping the world. According to the surveys conducted January 8th to February 7th, 2019, ages within and younger than high school, 92% have a cell phone and 66% are smartphones, while 96% of high school graduates own a cell phone, and 72% of which are smartphones. These high school students and high school graduates have not had their license for very long, or in some cases at all. Children and teens growing up with this technology pretty much use it like an excuse. They think they're more capable of driving and using their phone without getting distracted. Yet in the long run, this just increases their chances of being distracted and makes them more susceptible to causing some serious damage out on the road. This distracted driving due to cell phones causes many casualties a year, some that end up in death either for the driver or the victim. Kids and college students with parents who also drive distracted pick up on that, and as they grow up are more likely themselves to be drivers who are distracted very easily too. There are three types of distracted driving: manual, visual, and cognitive. Manual is where you will physically remove your hands from the steering wheel to use them for something other than driving. Visual is where the focus of your eyes are placed elsewhere other than the road. And lastly, cognitive is when your mind wanders and is not focused on the task of driving. Texting on one's phone involves all three of these distractions, in the process creating a very dangerous scenario. According to NDD.org, people are as impaired when they drive and talk on a cell phone as they are when they drive intoxicated at the legal blood alcohol limit of 0.08. Sending or reading a text message takes your eyes off the road for about 5 seconds, which is long enough to cover a football field while driving at 55 miles per hour. That's crazy. Distracted driving crashes are underreported, and the NSC estimates that cell phone use alone accounted for 27% of 2015 car crashes, and in 2017, an estimated 391,000 drivers were injured in distracted driving crashes. And for comparison, there were about 40,000 gun deaths in the United States in 2017. Distracted driving is no joke. People need to start taking a notice in it. If people are taking a notice, then people need to start doing something about it. These numbers can go down. All people have to do is just put down the phone for the remainder of their drive. To be conclusive, I am sure no one out there wants to be a murderer or the cause of one. And the easiest way out on the road to be attentive and focused. Is to be attentive and focused as much as possible. Treat every life the same and do not get distracted by your phone. The text or call can wait until you get home or your destination. The younger generations need to settle down and be safe, and one good way to help that problem is through the parents of those kids who should be a good role model for them.